It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Earlier this month, we were introduced to a brand new war flag. Speeds up skill cooldowns for warriors by 5%. I did some looking. I went through every hero, such as Qing Mao. By the way, this is the Hero Wars Wikipedia page. I looked at Qing Mao's abilities. Qing Mao is a warrior, okay? Main role warrior. You can see at the bottom of every ability that has a trigger, right? That's not a passive ability. Passive abilities are things that are active all of the time. Active abilities are abilities that are used or cast or spent or what have you. For example, green ability, Spear of Dawn, blinds the nearest enemy and deals damage to them. This happens once every 15 seconds. Okay, so 5% faster on 15 seconds is not a lot. It's not a lot. It's less than 1 second speed up. It's not great. Many of us suspected that it was garbage. This flag, trash. Okay, very, very bad. And to make matters worse, the only way that we believe that you can get it is by going up here to this map. I'm sorry, in the Mysterious Island, getting it from this tower right here. If you go to HeroWarsCentral.com, I've got the full map for the Mysterious Island. It is right up there. It's right there. At least we think it's right there. It is there. I'm assuming that that's where it was. I'm pretty sure that everybody was assuming that to be the case. Well, we were chatting with community manager Andrew, myself, and a couple of other influencers, talking about how it's not valuable at all. It doesn't seem like it's that impactful. Yes, it technically does impact fights. Not only does it affect heroes that are main role warrior, okay, but it also affects heroes that are sub-role warrior, which is absolutely incredible. Arachne and heroes like Arachne, Galahad and others, sub-role warrior, those are impacted. On a 20-second ability, like this 15-second ability, 23 seconds, it's around a 1 second cut. Doesn't seem that great. Well, I was taking a look at some team lineups today. A couple of days ago, I put out a video discussing the #1 attacking team. I've made this video a couple of times. Right, the team that Raven uses. Anyway, you can find the video if you want. And there was somebody in the comments that said, "Just use Qing Mao tank, lol. Just use Qing Mao tank." And that got me thinking that Qing Mao is just a worse Zhu. Qing Mao is Zhu with extra steps. And I was like, I'm gonna do some testing. I'm gonna play around a little bit with some teams just to see how different Zhu and Qing Mao actually are. When I discovered that you can actually do testing with the new war flag. If you go to max, and maybe you all knew this, I didn't know this. I didn't even think to look. But look, it's right there. Boom. Speeds up skill cooldowns for warriors by 5%. So I thought, oh cool. You know what I can do? I can test Arachne. I can test Galahad. I can test a couple of other warriors to see how it actually impacts things. But that takes me back to the conversation that we were having with community manager Andrew. Right? Community manager Andrew said he thinks that it actually affects auto attacks. That it actually affects auto attacks and skills. Now, taking a step back here, it says speeds up skill cooldowns for warriors. It doesn't say speeds up warriors. It says speeds up skill cooldown for warriors. Well, we got to test it, right? So that's what I did. You're going to see a very familiar face, by the way. I love Kark. I don't think he's the best hero in the game. I don't even think he's the best warrior in the game. But I do enjoy Kark. I like him aesthetically. I love the skin, the skin, and I synced these videos up the best that I could. And you're gonna see that it's not gonna matter. You see the top video, we have the war flag. Okay, we have the war flag. Bottom video, no flag. Okay, I've got Rufus, I've got Marcus. Neither of these heroes slow you down. Neither of these heroes stun you. There's no paralyzing. There's no charming. Kark doesn't speed up on his own. You're gonna see in the beginning of this matchup, we're basically attacking at the same time, right? Am I wrong there? It's not exactly right. It's not exactly right. We're not exactly right. But watch what happens as the fight goes on a little bit further. We're off sync now. And it's getting further and further and further apart. Further and further and further apart. Interesting. Interesting. So what this means is the war flag for warriors does impact basic auto attacks. Now, why does that matter? Well, obviously you're doing damage a little bit faster. Sure, that's great. You can see it just keeps getting further and further apart because the Kark on top, he's attacking 5% faster. Okay, so 5% faster every time you attack. Every time you attack, you gain 10% energy. Every time. Basic attack and a skill, you gain 10% energy. So, in a way, you're gaining energy a lot faster. So not only are you doing damage quicker, but you're using skills quicker, you're also doing getting energy faster. And not bonus energy, which is important. Bonus energy does have interactions with other heroes, but they're gaining energy faster. So I gotta ask myself, does this change anything? Does this make the War Flag of Swift Warriors a must-have? No, it doesn't. And I'll tell you why. Not everybody uses warriors. That's simple. Not everybody uses warriors. Dante isn't a warrior. Heidi isn't a warrior. Amira. Tanks aren't warriors. Healers aren't warriors. Right? There aren't that many warriors in the game. Sure, a lot of people are using Kark. A lot of people are using Qingmao now because of a lot of videos that are popping around. Arachne is very common, sure. Is it something that you need to really go crazy for? I don't know. Hard to say. I'm very excited to try some things out. I'm interested to see how good Galahad does with that flag. I am interested to see how much quicker Arachne can gain her energy. Right? One of the main reasons why we keep Arachne's health low is that she will always ult first. I don't have her Alchemist set, and I don't have her Brazier Bloody Lotus equipped, and I also don't have her let's see. Oh, I don't have her skins maxed. I don't have her health skin touched, and I barely touched her health glyph. The reason for that is because I want her to ult faster. If I can just use this war flag instead, and she ults faster than the enemy who's using a tank flag or a pet flag or a health reduction flag or whatever, then that's the answer. That's the answer right there. That's incredible. That's actually a big deal. But it really is going to depend on your account. Yasmin is common. If you use Yasmin a lot, Yasmin is a great candidate for using this flag. Right? The faster she can gain energy, the faster she attacks, the quicker she ults. Probably better than Kyle with the Monument Warrior bows compatible with. Oh yeah, Sir Turbo. Yeah, guarantee it. Yeah, so I just thought that was interesting. I thought I would share that with you. I'm excited that Hero Wars can't write their tooltips correctly. I'm pretty excited about it.